When my children were born, my dream for them was simply a life of happiness.
When my daughters were born, my dream for them was to finish college.
When my children were born, my only dream for them is that they remain healthy.
My name is Becky, and I work with Dreams Come True. Dreams Come True seeks out children in the state of Louisiana with life-threatening illnesses, and we grant them their dream, anything they want.
We first met in '82, and we did our first dream in March of '83. Since 1982, we have done over 700 dreams.
I'm Kelly Mendoza. I live here in Livingston, close to French Settlement. I've been married for almost 18, have 2 children inside, Logan and Lyndon, and I have 2 children in heaven. Rylan, which we lost in October of 2012, and his womb brother, Easton, who was identical to him, was stillborn. Last summer at this time, Rylan he wasn't getting better. He wasn't turning the corner. I thought he was sick, so as his pediatrician, to have him admitted into the hospital, to have several doctors just look at him. You know, let's, instead of try this, go home and come back in a month. And I was just really worried. Like, I just had a feeling that his time was coming to an end. They discussed with us hospice, and we came home with hospice. And our nurse, Brittany, mentioned Dreams Come True. We met with Miss Becky and Miss Freddie, and they came and interviewed us, and we decided on this swing that we could take him outside and swing him and just create a few more memories, you know, and that my other kids can play on it with him and after him, and it didn't arrive until the day that he passed. And even that was spectacular because it kept the other children that were here preoccupied. It gave them something to do. He never got to swing on it, but it has brought so many smiles. It's brought so much hope. We sit on the back porch and we watch the kids play. We feed the birds and just sit and look at this, what Rylan's left us. I feel like this is part of Rylan's legacy, something that he's left behind. You know, we have so many memories, and that's all the memories we have of him. But this also creates more, and it's creating more memories. And I feel it's in Rylan's name, thanks to Dreams Come True.
Dreams Come True is here to reach out to those families and offer hope, joy, and inspire healing through the simple act of granting a dream.
It's possible to make these dreams because we tell people we're a local organization who's raising local money to help local kids. And when we do a dream, we let the people that give us money know what we're doing. And some people want to sponsor a dream. Some people want to go to visit these kids when we interview them. So just through kind donations from the general public is how we raise our money. Again, it's just local people raising local money for local kids.
This has just been healing for us, to come out here and sit and watch our kids play and to reminisce. We'll sit on the swing underneath our patio and we'll talk about our Bubbaloo and how much we miss him and his laugh, and of course we'll hear our other kids fussing on the swing, and I know he's enjoying that. He's laughing at that. I'm laughing at us crying.
There's a great joy in granting a dream to come true for a child when they need it the most. You could make that dream come true.
You could make the next 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 dream come true.
If you get involved with one child, you're hooked. You can't help it. you're hooked.
Hello, I'm Martin McConnell, Public Information Officer with Ascension Parish Government, and I'm here to tell you about an exciting event that is coming up. It is a very worthwhile community event, and joining us we have Mr. Max Himmel, who says he's a spokesman for the Dreams Come True Foundation, but he's really a whole lot more than that. But welcome, Max. We're really glad to have you here.
Thanks, Martin. Appreciate it very much.
And you have a big special fundraiser event for Dreams Come True coming up.
Right, and it's our 21st annual Dreams Come True Nana Shah dance. And Nana Shah is Ascension Parish.
They are.
As
Well,
we know.
they're kind of Gulf Coast.
Oh, they are Gulf Coast.
But they're Ascension Parish born
right.
and bred, yeah.
Well, when you say you're having a dance in Ascension Parish and you got Nana Shah, it's packed. We probably average 1,200 to 1,500 people at this event every year.
For the one or two people out there who are watching who don't know, Nana Shah is a show band. They play 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s dance music. I mean, when Nana Shah is playing, you almost can't help but get up and dance. And they're very entertaining. They're very comical. It's just a great evening.
Right, and great people. They're all super people, and they've been around so long that people come from everywhere. We have people come from Biloxi to come to the dance. We've had people come from Jackson, Mississippi, because they follow Nana Shah. And they just get you in a good mood. They make you happy. They make you want to dance. And Randy and Poos and Pat and all them.
Poochie.
They've been doing it for so many, from the very beginning. They still the original members.
That's right.
And that's what's fun. You get to know these people, and then they just put on the music that you like.
And they know the crowd too, so they know what the crowd likes, and they kind of feed off of each other.
They do. And some of the people that come, they don't miss a dance. The only time they stop dancing is when Nana Shah takes a break.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, we're looking at this 21st year. 21
25.
years we've been doing this, and it's going to take place on August the 19th at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center.
Right.
6:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m.
Right.
But the doors are opening at 5:30.
Correct. And
So what can we expect when we're there?
Well, first of all, where can you go for $10? You can't go anywhere. I've kept this price at $10 since day one. The only thing that we ask people, please do not bring ice chest. This is a true fundraiser. Every penny that we raise here go to our kids. You know, Wally with the Jambalaya organization, he donates to Jambalaya. Spanky's Daiquiri donates to daiquiris.
So you got food and refreshments there
everything.
for sale. So
yes.
we're asking people, pay your $10 to get in, but come and also participate, have some drinks, have some refreshments, have some food, have some jambalaya.
Right.
And that all of that goes to the kids. All that's been given away.
And most of that is donated. So when we say we're making true profit, we're not paying out a whole lot of money to make a little bit of money. We pay out a little bit of money to make a whole lot of money. And we need it this year, because last year we didn't get to do our dance because of the great flood.
The flood, sure.
And y'all were fortunate enough in Ascension Parish to help out people and take the Trademark building and put people in there so they'd have a place to live. So that was a chunk of change out of our budget. And we know a lot of people are still distressed now. They don't have a home to go to. They're putting every penny they can put into their house. So that's what I'm saying. For $10.
Here's a nice distraction.
Right.
That people can have. Okay, let's talk about why this is so worthwhile. Tell us a little about the Dreams Come True organization.
Well, they started 35 years ago. The first dream that we did, well, I didn't do. Mr. J.L. Needsmith and his beautiful wife started it. God bless them. They have grown their wings and they've gone up to see God. The first dream was a little girl wanted to ride in a police car and go get a pizza. And so ever since that day, that year, I think they did 3 dreams. So we're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And last year, we did approximately 82 dreams.
Wow.
And out of those 82 dreams last year, 5 of the kids were from Ascension Parish. But we not only...
But you focus essentially southeast Louisiana,
southeast,
the capital
right.
region?
We are the whole state, but approximately 80% of our dreams are from Lafayette on down.
Okay.
And mainly East Baton Rouge, West Baton Rouge, Ascension, Livingston are our basic kids, because that's where we started. That's where we generate our money from. Lafayette chapter is doing good, and we don't want to get any bigger because we can't control it. We want to know what's going on.
And who you're serving.
Who we serving.
It's a good day. I mean, every day is a good day when you go through something like she's gone through. When you wake up in the morning, it's a good day. And she's doing really, really well.
But that hasn't always been the case for 17-year-old Rachel Lambert from Prairieville.
January 10th, 2012 is when she was diagnosed with an anaplastic ependymoma. We went to Labana Children's Hospital in Memphis. It was removed, all of it. She went through 33 radiation treatments and 4 rounds of high-dose chemo, and that was tough. We almost lost her a couple times, but her faith, and she's just hanging in there and doing what she needs to do. Back in school, happy. She made the homecoming court at Dutchtown this year. Things are going well right now.
Well enough for Rachel to do something she's always wanted, something different, something daring. Fly in a hot air balloon, arranged by Dreams Come True and local pilot John Good.
When he says get in the basket, you got to get in the basket. You nervous?
I'm excited, but I don't know. I've been more nervous. I was on the homecoming court, and I was so nervous to walk in front of the school, and I was in 6-inch heels, and I never walk in heels anymore, and I was just nervous. It was so bad.
Well, you're in good hands today.
I'm excited.
Why do y'all do this?
Just like to do stuff for the kids that want to do something that they've never done before.
What's it mean? I mean, you've been around. What's it mean to the families? And,
it means
and
a lot. It means a lot. I mean, you're fulfilling a kid's wish. It's something they've always wanted to do, and you're giving them the opportunity to do it. What you put right here? It's like getting on a horse and riding on a bike.
Katie, that's Rachel. That's Rachel up there. Oh my God. Wave to her. Blow her kisses. Hey, bye, Rachel. We probably look like little bitty ants down here to her.
What's your prognosis?
It's 50-50 chance. But if you ask her, she's got a 100% chance of making it. So the type of cancer is very rare in a person her age. So they really don't have a lot of knowledge on how to treat it. So we're learning. We're doing good. We're going back up to Memphis to St. Jude in November. And just another round of tests, and she'll do fine.
What's more important than kids? Got my kids out here. They love it. Why not spread the joy?
And why not? Wouldn't you spread the joy too? Sharing your talents, your passion for doing something you love with anyone or everyone. How about starting with sharing your passion with just one? One like Rachel, who won every day, not just this day, when her dream to fly in a hot air balloon high above all that she's going through came true.
How'd she do, John?
She did great. She did great. She didn't even cry, didn't even scream or nothing like that, you know, like y'all did. So
y'all had a good flight?
Yeah, we had a real good flight. Didn't hit any X's, but we had a good time.
What do you think about him?
Trash.
He's a really good guy. He's a really good pilot. I'll probably do it again if I can. I would. I have fun. I liked it. I have fun.
She's something else, huh?
Pretty incredible woman.
Well, you don't meet me every day.
That's you every day.
Just kidding.
But people don't realize we do this. 92% of every penny we collect goes straight to our kids.
So only 8% is administrative cost.
Right.
Now, I was doing some checking out. I was reading your website. The website, by the way, is dctofla.com. Right. Dreams Come True of Louisiana. So dctofla.com. And I saw you had a list on there. Here are the things that we do. You also had here are the things that we don't do.
Right. And well,
you don't pay bills.
No, we don't give cash. We don't buy automobiles. And we've had some people say, well, my 4-year-old daughter really wants this. No, 4-year-old daughter really don't want that. So what we do, we talk to the child. We ask the little boy, the little girl, what do you want? And there's some touching moments here.
I know that.
And I've gotten to the point where I can't bring my billfold or checkbook when I do these dreams because I'll go broke. But there was one little girl in Denham Springs, beautiful little girl. This girl she looked like an angel. And we went to go do a dream for her and her brother. Well, we always include the siblings. When we do the dream, it's the whole family. We don't want anybody to think that we leave anybody out. And if Grandma and Grandpa want to go, we'll put Grandma and Grandpa into it. But the little girl was there, and we gave her stuff. Then the brother came in, and we gave him stuff. And I asked the little boy, I said, you know, Santa's coming pretty soon. Now, he's 10. And I said, if you can ask for anything in the world, what would you want for Christmas? He goes, I would just like to have some new underwear and socks because all mine are used. I left that party. I went to Walmart. I loaded up 3 buggy loads. I don't know what size fit or what size didn't fit, and I brought it all back to him. I mean, those are the reasons why I don't do it, because my grandkids are fortunate. They're all healthy. My kids are fortunate, you know. And when he said that, that just took it right out of me.
Yeah, well, Max, I mean, for the people who don't know you, you are a very generous and big-hearted person. You've been involved in a lot of fundraising. We were talking earlier before about the many different activities that you get involved in, the way you help out in the community. You help the sheriff's office, you help all of these different organizations. But this is something really special, this Dreams Come True. And what you're telling me is that this is all local stuff. It's not like you raise money and it goes off to a national office somewhere.
No.
It's locally, it stays local, it's local controlled, the decisions are made locally, the money is spent locally.
Right, and the gentleman, Bob, that is now president, his son had leukemia 25 years ago. And Bob said, you need to come visit my son. And I said, okay. And so we went. He was in Children's Hospital in New Orleans. And when I saw his son lying there, weighing about 60 pounds, it just tore me up.
Sure.
And Bob was so grateful. He goes, you know, you're my only true friend that has come to visit my son. Well, I didn't need to hear that. So I said, we got to have an organization to help kids. And he goes, by the way, there is an organization called Dreams Come True. So I got him. That's how I got involved. Now Bob is back as president. After my 10 years of being president, I decided to retire, do a few other things, helping other police officers and stuff like that. But that's how I got in it. And believe it or not, Randy and Paula Bourgeois, who are non-Asha, they're members. You know,
Okay.
so they do it to help out Ascension Parish, but they're just good people who want to give back to the parish. They've made them a good living playing music, just like Ascension Parish and the chemical plants have helped my company grow and make a good living. So I always believe what goes around comes around. So that's how I live by every day.
That's a great philosophy, and we appreciate your doing that, because you're no longer an officer, you're no longer a board member, but you started this dance 21 years ago.
On a dare.
On a dare.
Well, we needed money. At the time, I think we had $1,300 in our bank account. And at the time back then, we were doing about 15 dreams a year.
What's an average dream cost nowadays?
$4,000 to $5,000. But what we can get for $4,000 to $5,000 might cost you $15,000 to $20,000.
People offer you discounts, they offer you bargains,
And
buy this
right.
and you get this. Okay.
Okay, and we have certain people that work with us. One dream we did for a little girl in Sherwood Forest, she wanted a baby grand piano. Well, you know, I know, you're just not going to go out and buy a $20,000 baby grand piano. But I think it was Yamaha who gave us one, I want to say $2,500.
Wow.
And delivered it to the little girl's house and set it up. E-Tel has worked with us over the years for their internet services, because a lot of these kids want a laptop, because when they're in St. Jude's, Children's Hospital, whatever hospital they're in,
they're bedridden.
They're bedridden. They want to keep up with their school. They want to keep up with their friends, their siblings, their mama, their daddy. And the only way they can really do it is through Skyping and internet. And so we have worked out some deals with certain computer people to where they give us a good price. E-Tel for many years has set up the services, don't charge the family anything. So I mean, the best one we've ever did, Martin, I know this is hard to believe.
Okay, come on, let's have it.
Sent a family of 7 to Disney World, 7 days, 6 nights for $75.
Total?
Total. Now, we gave them spending money, but a good friend of mine, he had millions of miles. So he was actually...
So he donated the
miles
airline
to
miles.
fly them. Another friend of mine owned a condo in Maui. So they were kind enough to say, hey, look, here's the place y'all can stay, free. Well, his friend owned the limo service in Maui. So he donated the driving services. I don't know where the $75 went to. I don't know what we had to pay for it. Okay, but we paid.
Maybe it was taxes.
Right, but we gave them enough money to where a lot of these families, you don't realize, they don't have money to go buy clothes, because every penny that they have goes for their child to survive. So like
sometimes you got 2 parents working, then one has to quit the job to take care of the child, because that's a full-time
job.
When there's an illness, you don't think about things.
No, you don't. And they'll say, we don't have the clothes to go to Disney World. So what we've done with certain airlines and Disney World and Give Kids a Whirl, actually I went to Give Kids a Whirl 3 years ago just to go see what it's about. It's the most amazing, it has nothing to do with Disney World, but it's the most amazing place. Is where these kids stay. There's a doctor on call 24/7. There's a nurse there 24/7. And the hallways, the corners are rounded, because some of these kids have skin disease where if they hit that corner, they just rip their skin off. Wow. And you've got 3 different national chains. Boston Meat, I think it's called, as a store.
Okay.
Then you have Papa John's Pizza there. Then you have another one there, like the pizza place. The door's in shape of a slice of a pizza. In Boston Market, it's in shape of a ham. But they pay 100% for all the food. They donate the people to work there. They donate everything where it doesn't cost these people a penny to eat there.
But they couldn't do that without you. It's your organization, Dreams Come True, that arranges all of that for people like that. And that's just a terrific thing. We want to remind everybody, once again, what we're talking about is your big 21st annual fundraiser dance, and it's going on August the 19th at Lamar Dixon Expo Center. The doors open at 5:30 p.m. Nana Shah takes the stage with their great show band at 6:30 p.m. There's going to be food, there's going to be drinks and refreshments there that are available for sale. It only costs $10 to get in. Where can we get tickets to this?
You can go by my shop, Himmel's Architecture.
Himmel's Hardware and Cabinets.
On Airline Highway.
Airline Highway in Prairieville.
Any High Neighbor Supermarket.
High Neighbor Supermarket, I think there are 3 in Baton Rouge.
Right, and what we do, there's no extra charge when you buy them at the door. It's still $10.
It's still $10 at the door.
At the door. So
I also noticed there's a link on your website, dctofla.com, and you can buy tickets online there, but it's through a ticket agency, so there may be a charge. I don't know.
No, there's not.
No charge there either. Okay.
So we try to keep it to where anybody and everybody to come. Now, one thing that we do, we do not want, we ask that no one under the age of 18 comes, because there is alcohol that people drink. We don't want any problems.
This is an adult event.
It's an
adult not a family event.
Right.
While it's not a non-family. It's not a family event.
Right.
And
the reason why we do it, these parents of these children, they can't afford to go out. We give them a chance. Here, y'all come free. We're going to give you your own table. Y'all come enjoy the evening. They'll get a babysitter for their child or children that they have, and it gives them a free night out on the town. And we usually have 8 parents who show up, and they enjoy it. And just to let everybody know, another thing we do is the Christmas party. We still invite every child we've ever done a dream for.
We talked about that. I was going to bring that up. You said once you give the child their dream, you don't forget about them. You stay in touch with them. You stay in touch with the family. You invite them back for the Christmas party every year.
Right, and you'd be surprised. We sometimes Santa comes on a Harley. Sometimes he flies in a helicopter. You know, it depends on which transportations he's bringing. And the American Legion Hall in Baton Rouge works out very good with us. We try to get it a centralized location. But since we've grown so much, we have one in Baton Rouge and we have one in Lafayette. So the people from Lafayette don't have to drive that far.
You can spread it out.
Because some of these kids cannot stay out in daylight so long. Or if it's a hot Christmas day, which we do have here, they're breathing oxygen, plus they can't get out there. So we have to think of all that. And we have to watch what food we serve, because some kids cannot have certain spices. So there's a lot of little things that I wouldn't think about.
So many things to take into consideration.
Right.
So it's not a simple operation at all.
Not at all.
And this year especially, it's important that you succeed even more than ever, because you were not able to do your dance last year. You weren't able to do the fundraiser last year because of the great flood that took place last August. So
Correct.
So you're back again, and we're hoping to really fill the hall, pack the room, as it were, to listen to Nana Shah. That's on August the 19th.
Right.
Coming up.
Doors open at 5:30. Dances from 6:30 to 10:30. You know you're getting old. We used to have it from 7 to 12. Then we went from 6:30 to 11. Now we're 6:30 to 10:30. No telling what's going to be next year, but we're still doing it. We're still going to have fun.
But Nana Shah is still pumping full force, high energy throughout it all.
They must take a lot of vitamin B or something before they get on that stage. But they're good, and they're fantastic. And again, they are Ascension Parish. They're Ascension Parish people, and they come out and help us for unbelievable how they do it for us. But they really do. No. But again, some of them are members of Dreams Come True. So if anybody, my cell number is on the brochure that we have out, which is 715-2881. If you're flooded and you can't pay your way, call me. we're not out here to hurt by. We want everybody to come out, have a good time, enjoy themselves, and if they can buy a soft drink or they can buy a bottle of water, we're getting that donated. All that comes to our kids. You take $60,000 out of your budget for 1 year. That's a lot of dreams.
That's a lot of dreams.
Right.
So that's your average profit on one of these fundraisers.
Correct.
Is $60,000. So they're $60,000 behind from 2016. We need to make that up. So
right.
We really want to encourage everybody to come out August 19th at Lamar Dixon Expo Center for the 21st annual Dreams Come True fundraiser, dinner and dance featuring Nana Shah. You can get more information by going to DCTofLA.com. That's Dreams Come True of Louisiana. Max Himmel, thank you so much for being here with us, for telling us about this great event, this great organization, and for all the good work that you do in our community.
Well, thank you, Martin. You still look like the first time I met you 40 years ago.
Well, we both are a little bit whiter than that, but yeah, Max and I have been involved in a number of charity and fundraiser events in Ascension Parish for a long time, and I'm really proud to see that you're still heavily involved.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Max.
y'all. Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining us. Please make it a point to get out to the Dreams Come True fundraiser on August the 19th. Please share this information with all of your friends. Let's make sure that we get people out there, because this is a very worthy organization, and as you just heard, it is all locally based and locally controlled. Your money stays here, and it helps the children of our community. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you August 19th at the Dreams Come True annual fundraiser.
When my children were born, my dream for them was simply a life of happiness.
When my daughters were born, my dream for them was to finish college.
When my children were born, my only dream for them is that they remain healthy.
My name is Becky, and I work with Dreams Come True. Dreams Come True seeks out children in the state of Louisiana with life-threatening illnesses, and we grant them their dream, anything they want.
We first met in '82, and we did our first dream in March of '83. Since 1982, we have done over 700 dreams.
I'm Kelly Mendoza. I live here in Livingston, close to French Settlement. I've been married for almost 18, have 2 children inside, Logan and Lyndon, and I have 2 children in heaven. Rylan, which we lost in October of 2012, and his womb brother, Easton, who was identical to him, was stillborn. Last summer at this time, Rylan he wasn't getting better. He wasn't turning the corner. I thought he was sick, so as his pediatrician, to have him admitted into the hospital, to have several doctors just look at him, let's, instead of try this, go home and come back in a month. And I was just really worried. Like, I just had a feeling that his time was coming to an end. They discussed with us hospice, and we came home with hospice. And our nurse, Brittany, mentioned Dreams Come True. We met with Miss Becky and Miss Freddie, and they came and interviewed us, and we decided on the swing, that we could take him outside and swing him and just create a few more memories, and that my other kids can play on it with him and after him, and it didn't arrive until the day that he passed. And even that was spectacular because it kept the other children that were here preoccupied. It gave them something to do. He never got to swing on it, but it has brought so many smiles. It's brought so much hope. We sit on the back porch and we watch the kids play. We feed the birds and just sit and look at this, what Ryland's left us. I feel like this is part of Ryland's legacy, something that he's left behind. You know, we have so many memories, and that's all the memories we have of him. But this also creates more, and it's creating more memories, and I feel it's in Ryland's name, thanks to Dreams Come True.
Dreams Come True is here to reach out to those families and offer hope, joy, and inspire healing through the simple act of granting a dream.
It's possible to make these dreams because we tell people we're a local organization who's raising local money to help local kids. And when we do a dream, we let the people that give us money know what we're doing. And some people want to sponsor a dream. Some people want to go to visit these kids when we interview them. So just through kind donations from the general public is how we raise our money. Again, it's just local people raising local money for local kids.
This has just been healing for us, to come out here and sit and watch our kids play and to reminisce. We'll sit on the swing underneath our patio and we'll talk about our Bubbaloo and how much we miss him and his laugh, and of course we'll hear our other kids fussing on the swing, and I know he's enjoying that. He's laughing at that. I'm laughing at us crying.
There's a great joy in granting a dream to come true for a child when they need it the most. You could make that dream come true.
You could make the next 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 dream come true.
If you get involved with one child, you're hooked. You can't help it. You're hooked.